Hey everyone, LazyFire here, and I'm going to straight on admit to you, I lied at the end of the last episode. I said that we would be going directly to the Gulag. That was not accurate. What we're actually going to do is go and fulfill our mission over this way with that bird that we are looking for somewhere up there. So this is a good opportunity to just climb on some stuff. Right. Oh well. Only we had some way to burn that down. I spent a crazy amount of time trying to figure out what to do with that thing when I first started playing this game. And
no safety gear. Nothing to protect the workers.
like we believe in safety gear ourselves. Trying to figure out what's causing that noise. It might be some wolves. Yeah. Okay, fuck it then. That's right. I don't know why I shot that one too. Whatever. We're getting some of that slowdown that I mentioned would actually be a thing in this game. I don't know what the reasoning is behind that. You'd think that not only did they have... That's not our bird? Surprise. Supposed to be here. Oh yeah, and if... Get 10 XP for killing a bird. It's the best. Oh well. Already read that. Where's the stamp? I swear I've done this before. There. Yeah, that was bad. I'm just trying to figure out how to best manipulate the game to let me do what I want to do. Sure. Sure. It's up here. Son of a... I mean, I'm stupid as hell for not remembering that fact. Or at least checking it out. But yeah, it's definitely up there. Well, good news was, at the very least, we had a pretty easy avenue to get there this way. Yeah. It's not that bad a climb once you know how to get through it. Oh. There's angry wolves down there somewhere. Oh no, that was a deer. I'm really waiting for that snow leopard to show up. It comes in this area and it should be around about now. That'd be a nice skin to get. You know, kill an endangered species or two. No, 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 fuck. Alright, everything I just said about not being a bad walk up there, out the window. There it is. Yes, that thing just took like 500 shots from the pistol. No, go back down. Ooh. Alright, this has been a profitable day of animal murdering. Not so much on the climbing action. That was stupid of me. That was like 100% my fault. Not gonna lie. Because, you know, I should have known better than to try to hop on top of a thing instead of shooting down that nest. Which I am almost 100% positive is actually the goal of this area, or that mission. Man. I swear to God, someday I'm going to get to that friggin' gulag like I said I would. But not right now. More secrets. And clearly this has been a mining area for quite some time. I do like the little bit of visual storytelling that you get from all this stuff. Let's see. I always think you can like break that or something like that, but no, this is just they're trying to keep you from going further into the mine. I don't think there's anything else in here of note. See, like when it generates from that center area, I always assume that it's in the center area. But, you know. Alright, so. Ooh. Healing stuff. Ever since I picked up that larger backpack, I can pick up more stuff, and my hoarding tendencies can just really fully establish themselves in the game. Alright. This time it won't be a bad ride up. Walk, climb, whatever it is. I hope it won't be, at least. I'm probably going to do something else stupid. You know how it is. Then we'll fast travel to the gulag and everything will be fine. A lesser person with maybe little confidence in themselves would have cut all of this stuff, but no, I'm here to let you guys know that I'm just as bad as I tell you I am. What? Oh, I'm gonna have to actually look for this. Oh. Yeah. Maybe I should go do that too. There's like multiple locations where this can be. Did not know that. Sweet. Wasn't that fun? That was cool. Hitting the multiple rolls on that is kind of important because if you don't hit the rolls, Lara will just roll right the fuck off on her own. No. Maybe I should just go to the Gulag Recon. Yeah, so it's like basically anywhere in there could be. Great, cool. Anyways, we're actually going to get up to the Gulag a little bit on the long way because I do actually want to go pick up that. So we're going to use an actual waypoint, an honest-to-God waypoint. No? Okay then. Whatever. I always get a very weird sense of what you can and can't. Well, that's just neat. You can see the texture kind of leaking off. That's why it's usually a flat surface. How fun. We could go and just see if there's anything in the store that we can get. You know, other stuff. Not a terrible plan. I want to say... Yeah, you have to go through the cave. Forget it then. It's not that it's below me, it's that it's like in a cave below me, as far as I know. I'll have to come back for that when we go do the Baba Yaga challenges. Alright, stealing everything that isn't bolted down on their way up. Gulag again. It's actually much faster to do the fast travel. But like I said, I do want to jump in real quick, just see if there's anything in the store we can afford.
Hey, welcome back. If you found any more
77.
gold, I've got gear for you. I don't think they're onto us yet, but try to be discreet, okay?
This is cheap.
You can't get that one on the open market, not for a while. It's real bleeding edge.
Yeah, it's a laser sight, bruh. Calm down. Is this the fixing tool? Yeah, I need a lot more for that. Alright. Actually, let's go zip line in. I guess you can do the scramble right through there. It'd probably be faster than it is to endure the forced walk that you have. Oh no, they took it down. And you can't use rope arrows to get it back. I forgot about that aspect of things. So, fast travel it is. I guess that area that you zipline into is story only. Killed that snow leopard, so I have some capacity. I mean, yeah, I can do both of these. I was sitting there thinking, like, I have to make a decision. It's the worst Sophie's Choice remake ever. But, good news, double upgrades. So I don't think we've seen really the fast travel system. But you can just zoom in and go, okay, I want to go here. And then hit the button, then you go there. It's just, eh. And then it takes an inordinately long amount of time for it to load the next segment up. Which is not really a huge concern, except for the fact that this is on an SSD. And there should be, like, minimal load time, you would imagine. I mean, SSD plus 16 gigs of RAM plus, what is it? It's like 8 in my graphics card or something like that. Oops. Collection. So. Yep. Let's go. I do like that there is different animation for when you're picking up stuff off of the trees like that. So this is a pretty quick little run back into the gulag. It's just for like 3 pretty insignificant items. Hey. Nice. But can take a little longer than maybe intended to. Probably what's going to happen here. Blinding light. if I recall. Yeah. So it's kind of fun to come back to these areas after you've cleared them out and just see what the difference is. Here we go. And I honestly think that's, yeah. If I go back through here, I think this is where I need to go, but this is one of those things where it's like you go that one way and then you have to go back through the other way, I think. Can't be sure of that. Wish you could open up shortcuts instead of dealing with these semi-loading areas like this. Like, a lot of the game does allow you to open up shortcuts using the rope arrows especially. Once you finish an area, you can fire a rope arrow into something and pop out the other side and you're good to go. For whatever reason, certain things like doors that get shut stay shut. Why did you stop moving? That was weird. Yep, had to go through the other way. But there's something here. Or not. Oh, it must have been the tree. I'm not too worried about arrows at the moment. So yeah, you can go and do something like that, where you go completely the wrong way. Crawl back through the hole here. You notice how they basically have acknowledged the fact that you might have to come back here to pick stuff up if you're going for a completionist run, because that is not how you went through this building the first time. Yes, you went through this little sewer area, but you entered through a cutscene and all that good stuff. So they worked that out. Nice. But it's one of those things about this design, is that it wasn't like you had to go through a task to get the troop movement plan that was on the ground there. It was just out in the open waiting for you to grab it. You had to go through this entire thing. And then the other two items are on the other side. So, why? Like, why go through that process? Why send me on that route to go do that one thing? I'm wondering if it's because they intended for people to have missed the red laptops as well, and just, you know, giving you a reason to go back and go, oh yeah, I should probably finish that off too. Or it might have been something like a, you know, more of a failsafe, like if you go back the other way.
They get the radio tower repaired? Not yet. I don't think any of the techs thought they'd be repairing a 50.
Huh? Hi.
I'm taking fire!
Sure are. I just want people to...
Give me covering fire!
Why do you not die?
Let's finish this!
And hey, look. Upgraded AR is a pretty good AR. Now I can actually trap bodies. You can see what they cost. It's not that expensive, really. If you've been picking stuff up, you're pretty good to go. Shotgun shells. The game doesn't give you a shotgun for quite a little while. Alright. So, yeah, it's weird to see those shells. Oh, full already. But I think it's a fail-safe, or an idiot-proofing method. You put one item one way, and then you leave the other ones the other way, and that way everyone knows, like, okay, I picked up this one, I don't have to go back to the other way to pick up the others. Or, you know, vice versa, if you have to pick one up, and or you pick these two up, you know that you can go back and get the other two. That sort of thing. And there's a cache over here. Oh, is it in this? No. Here it is. Cool. Now I could turn this into a proximity mine if I had the upgrades, but like I said, you don't see many of these throughout the game. Yes, we looted these guys before, but they're lootable again, so why not? And we're done. So, we can go back to the scout that gave us this mission, drop that off. I don't think we're gonna go look for the bird. Go. I always forget to sprint in this game until the last second. It's like, at that point, it's just like, why'd I even bother? Weapon upgrade. See what we got. Ooh, pistol one. What we got? I mean, it's not terrible. I'm gonna actually hold on to resources for once and not spend them all immediately. Yeah. Actually gonna go to this base camp, the Hidden Refuge, because there was a crypt nearby, and because I can, like, go down the wire to the guy if I need to. But I missed that crypt. I don't know how. I think it's because it's on the river and I have to open it up and all this other good stuff. And so, just kind of passed by me in my notice. Cannot believe I couldn't find that fucking bird. I honestly think it's supposed to be on the sawmill, but because I initiated the Baba Yaga quest, it might have disappeared. But resetting and saving and everything should have actually fixed that issue. If that was what caused it. Yeah, see? Of course. Of course. Well, I mean... yeah, there it is. Still got it. Don't make me fight wolves outside this guy's house now. Hermitage. I guess it's more of a hermitage.
Hello.
Hi.
I think these are what you're looking for.
Yes. Yes. This will help us plan our resistance. We are grateful for all of your help. Take this, and travel lightly. This valley can be dangerous in the best of times.
Hello.
Haha, yes. Yeah, see, we have a silencer on our rifle now. How useful that is kind of up for debate, because, I mean, if you miss a couple shots with that, people are going to notice. You're better off with the bow, etc., etc. That's it. If you're wondering why I was being weird about that bird. Oh. I guess I automatically just collected it from the distance. Excellent. That's very helpful. Because I was going to go chase down that little bird.
Did you find the bird?
Found your bird, finally. Here's the message it had.
Yes. This is exactly what we need. Supply lines, patrol routes. We'll prepare an ambush. We're in your debt, Lara. All of us.
Well, that'd be very helpful when I have the shotgun. I have this, like, these people are just carrying around, like, random parts or attachments for weapons. Like some really bad Call of Duty armory master. Anyways. So we didn't really spend a lot of time down by the river here. But, while we're here, and it's not the right spot at all, Like that. Check this out. If only I had a way of destroying that. Yeah, there's tons of little things like hidden throughout the game like that, where it's just, you know, a tiny little area or something like that that you need to have specific equipment to take care of, and you just have to either wait, be patient, and I have no ability to be patient. So I just like, see all this stuff that I can't touch and I just get all upset. Not really upset, you know what I mean. Hey, look. Looks like a crypt. And it's a wall I can destroy. Perfect. I wish there were multiple animations for that, but I'm not gonna really complain too much. Hey, coins. What you got? Doesn't want to give up his sword. I feel like you could give that the shopkeeper, you know, like old weaponry too, and he'd be pretty okay. Then he becomes like an antique dealer slowly before your eyes over the course of the game. It'd be pretty fun. Watch him change careers and have a better life because of it.
Damien, the Prophet's Forge.
All for you, Damien. It's all. Well, level 4 Greek. Definitely what I was having trouble with, not that Russian monolith that's out there. No, sir. It's the Greek that was giving me problems. Oh, we didn't look too closely at this. I just couldn't interact with it. But this is actually from a another one of the scroll works that we've seen before, with the prophet going somewhere. Just like a smaller segment of it. And our first document. And inside these areas, those documents actually do matter. They tell you the story of why this is a crypt and what's going on and who Damien is. So let's grab this. We'll see at the end of the video with it. Alright. Down into the water. When you hit the Tomb Raider vision, the loot vision or whatever it is, if there's something in the water, you can see it underneath there. But because you can't collect stuff underwater, it just tells you that there's a puzzle to collect, or a puzzle to solve to get the water level to drop. I don't know if it's interesting, but I thought that was a fun design decision, is that they still tell you that it's there. Wasn't that like surprisingly easy to the point where you're just like, no, that can't be it. So let's do what comes naturally and take all the valuables first. Can't get under there. It's a gate. Where's that gate from? Is it that gate that got all the way over? I don't know. Let's see what this guy looks like these days. Hey, there he is. Oh, hole. Yeah, I have a bunch of credits. You're so goddamn useful. So yeah. That's the crypt. So what do? We, let's see. We miss anything? Nope. Did it all correct. Perfect. Killed us a bird, went back to that gulag and interrupted a conversation, and then burned a man to death when we did that, and of course then shot a bunch of people, stole some stuff. But it's very helpful, so it's an okay kind of murdering, stealing rampage that we just went on. Yeah. Let's see. Well, you don't need 2 shoulders. That's why you have 2. Alright. So we've done basically everything here, except for progress the story or start the Baba Yaga stuff. Aw, I suck. But yeah, we kind of exhausted this area. Let's back up a step. There's this one cache over here. There's a bunch of stuff in the gulag, or in the factory. And then there's a couple of things that we apparently missed way back on the other side that I am not overly concerned with. However, there are things that we know of way back here that we couldn't get into because we needed to have rope arrows or a firearm. So I'm going to do those. I'm going to put those into I wouldn't call it a montage. Ooh, skills. But I'll throw a quick just recap of doing those things at the beginning of the next video. And that way you don't have to watch me go back in time and go see these areas that don't really have anything interesting in them. And we'll be able to move on. I'm kind of avoiding the hunter branch at the moment. Because like a lot of the stuff here is just not super good. I mean, that's not terrible. That's pretty good. I'll take that. So we have 4 of 18, 8 of 18, and 5 of 15. So, I mean, we have been pouring points into Survivor, or I have. And that's where a lot of the really useful stuff is anyways, so I don't feel too bad about it. Anyways, let's get Lara out of her reverie here. And I will see you guys next time when we take on the first of the Baba Yaga segments. It's probably going to be quite a few videos. Anyways, see you then. Bye.
Cities are not built on plans alone. There must be material, and there must be someone who knows how to build. Damien was that man. They say he could muster brick from nothing more than a handful of dirt and a tinderbox. They say his craftsmanship was divinely inspired. It is his hand that gave form to the architect's dreams.